Hello, everyone who has joined. Thank you for joining for yet another live stream. And if you have clicked on this live stream due to the thumbnail, you are at the right place. So today I would be concentrating this particular session on these two topics. And plus, obviously, as always, I will be open to any of your questions that you might have. But let me concentrate more on these two particular topics that I wanted to cover. In a way or other, I have covered these topics on my earlier videos or earlier lives, but still, I still think that this particular topic needs some attention. So that's the reason I am giving it its own space. So Abhinav Sharma joins. Say hi. Hi, Abhinav. I'm good. How are you, brother? So, okay. So, let's take it from the top. I prepared a video on the new pathway that Alberta has introduced about immigration pathway or PNP pathway for those who are willing to become police officers or investigators or looking for a career or are in a career of law enforcement. This is a rather interesting, a very interesting pathway, to be very honest. I have not seen these kind of pathways in any of the provinces for that matter. Like what they are truly suggesting is that if there are people outside the country who wants to become police officers or wants a career in law enforcement, and if they have experience in that, obviously, like once the details are out, I believe that it will need experience in law enforcement or policing or things like that. So we will have to wait for those kind of details to come out. But still, a rather interesting pathway for police officers and others. Abhinav, I'll get to your question just quickly. Let me just make my opening statements. So yeah, thanks for watching, Abhinav. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, Abhinav, I am coming to your like I am discussing the first topic only on the law enforcement. So will be rather interesting. Till now, no details are out yet. So we will have to see what is the details of this. Like, what are the details requirement? What are the NOC requirements? What are the experience requirements and things like that. So just to give you a overall idea, for this particular pathway, you need a job offer from an organization which is registered under the proper authority. So there is an authority to which all the law enforcement agencies or occupations are. Second, let me share. I hope you guys can see it now. So there are a lot. Those organizations should be members of the Alberta Association Chiefs of Police, and I have included some details in my last video about that. So that this will be a rather interesting topic. Once the details are out, I think I will need to address this particular information in much more detail once the details are out. So Abhinav, yes. So people outside Canada working for police or army, I am not sure about army. Abhinav, I think you asked this question on the comment. Army and policing are two different things, to be very honest. But yes, policing, law enforcement, till now there is no details that are out yet, Abhinav. So it will be rather interesting on to see what are the NOCs or what are the experience requirements and what are the additional requirements that might be required. Like it's possible that like they might invite like people from specific countries, or they might exclude people from from certain countries as far as policing is concerned or law enforcement is concerned. I'm only speculating right now. So till the details are out, we cannot say what is the. You guys can hear and see me correctly, right? Yeah. So, security experience in Alberta would also, no, I don't think so. Security again is a totally different thing, right? Security, or what you can say is either security or I would say any kind of private experience. I don't know if that should be, if that would be considered. I don't think so. What body or job profiles fall under law enforcement? So if you saw my earlier video, I had covered this particular topic. So did you see that particular video, Abhinav? So in that particular video, you will see that there is I have like a screenshot of organizations which are registered with Alberta Associations of Chiefs of Police. So it is there, Abhinav. Let's go into the details. So yeah, so it is there. So it has a list of all the organizations which are okay. Okay, yeah, yeah. Go through those details. It will. I hope it will help you understanding what is the correct mode. Okay. So that was the one thing that I wanted to cover, and then comes the question. So that is one thing I wanted to cover. Okay. Thanks for any other question on the new police law enforcement pathway. Any other questions for people on the stream? Any other questions on that, or should I move to the next topic? Okay. Okay. So no problem. So no more questions means the next topic I want to cover is this particular topic of illegal payments or illegal fees paid by some foreign workers. So I have made a lot of videos on this particular topic where I have said that any kind of fees paid to lawyers, immigration consultants, employers, any kind of middle agent, middleman for getting a job in Canada is illegal. It's I have said it so many times, and I saw these items on the news article this week, which was very interesting. So it's kinds of underlines the fact that what we should do when we are looking for any kind of immigration consultant or any kind of so this news item is out on various second, let me just open that particular news article. Yeah. So let's see this particular news. Okay. So have a look here. So here it says very clearly, this is a news article from CBC, which is the leading news portal here. You can move to next topic. Okay, yeah. So this is a news article that came out, and then various immigration experts are sounding an alarm over this scam, and they are calling it a scam. Right, so there is no way or no other way of putting it, that of putting this information across, that this is not a scam. So this is a scam. They are calling it a scam, and the fact that so many people are falling to the scam, like there is a center for I think there is a non-profit or a non-government organization in Calgary which says that there are a couple of people every coming to them every day for this. So understand this, right? It is illegal to charge for an LMIA, right? And this $1,000 application fee should be fully covered by the employer. So important to understand this particular topic. That is the law of the land, guys, right? You cannot pay your way through, right? And then I saw a very interesting line here. Like, see here, this particular line, just read through this particular line. It is so important. They get here and then they are told that it was a complete sham, and there was another way that they could have come here without having to spend money. So this is such an important line that I wanted to cover and kind of give everybody an idea about the fact that this is a scam, guys. Like, many people think that there is no option, or they are not educated, or they are not informed enough on this particular topic. And that's the reason I was preparing, or I am preparing videos on this particular topic, just to drive home the fact that you don't need to pay money, right? Money is not the problem. Money is not the solution. The what you need to do is the fact that you will have to in a way, let me just give me a minute. I'll just pause and I'll add the chat to the window. Okay, I am back now. Yeah. So this is the point I am trying to drive home in all my discussions, all my uh, videos, and live discussions, WhatsApp communications, and everywhere. You don't need to pay a penny for immigration. And then there are people who are paying as high as 30,000 and thousands and tens and thousands of dollars to come here. For what? Like there is no, this is not a fees that the government charges or anything charges, right? And then the problem doesn't stop here, right? See, she's saying that average of couple of people coming every week to help, to take help. So that's a very important thing, right? See, some of the clients have charged fees up to 75,000. That's the huge thing. And And then the problem doesn't stop there, right? Once these people come here, they are subject to exploitation. Their salary is held back if they are not able to pay the full amount. They are being abused emotionally and physically. There is a lot of threats that is on top of them. And then what happens when it's time for? And then read this line again, a very important line. Read this line. And when again there is a time to apply for permanent residency, the employers charge even more money. So they will again ask for money once you're eligible for permanent residency. So you kind of get into a loop of exploitation. So paying money is not solving your problems. It's kind of compounding your problems. And then see, if this was the money that you paid, say, for a college education or for your English language test or learning French, or like if you had spent this money on something productive, I would have understood this, right? You get nothing out of this. It's kind of a total scam. So imagine if a person is charging you $75,000, right, for giving a job, for selling the LMIA, how is he will be able to pay your salary, right? So then obviously he's not able to pay your salary. Then the exploitation starts at that point, right? So that is very important to understand, that it's a major red flag if you are asked money. That's what I wanted to share. Shaila's joined. Hey Shaila, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining, and thanks for your kind words, Shaila. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah. So that is what is very important, and I thought that why not do a live and just put my word across in a way that everybody can understand. And for anybody else who is watching this a bit later on, yeah, I hope you will gain some kind of value out of this. I am thinking of creating a specific video on this particular topic. So that is very. So these are some of the news articles that came out. So this is not that I am just doing a fear mongering or things like that. It's a very real issue that many NGOs and many organizations are seeing, and they are trying to solve. So that is very important. Okay. People on the chat, apart from these topics, uh, give me suggestions on topics on which you would like to see videos. Give me an idea. What can I cover more? What is there any kind of change you would like to suggest? Things like that. Okay. Not much, I guess. No suggestion. Paramjot Singhs, do you have idea? I mean, try to educate about the professions which are under demand. Okay. Okay. So education and the professions in demand, I have a video on that. Maybe I can I can cover that. Do you? Oh, okay. So let me do something. Let me do a live tomorrow on on this particular topic, on occupation in demand. That's a good idea. Let me take a note of it so that I'll not forget. Yep, I'll do that. Abhinav, that's a good suggestion. Paramjot saying, hello Manish, do you have idea how good are chances to be able to apply for Tech Pathway? So Tech Pathway, Paramjot, thanks for the question. Tech Pathway, let me go back to my friend. which is the Alberta immigration website. If I go here, processing times and inventory, and then if you look here, let me just switch to that particular portal. How to sharpen their skills. Like what skills, Abhinav? But okay, yeah. You have good ideas, Abhinav. Okay, so tech pathway, what will happen, right? So number one, this is what is happening on tech pathway, right? So they are currently accelerated tech pathway targets are invitations to apply sent based on the basis of existing pool. So they already have, I think they said in the last update, 400 odd in the pool. There is already 446 admissions, form submissions in the pool. So once they are in the pool, they will do 50 draws at every month. So like for the next 5 months, they will do around 250 draws out of this particular pool. So if all these submissions are like correct and valid, maybe they will not open the form again, Paramjot. Right? So the web application form might not open if all of these are correct, which is unlikely. Out of these 446 forms, there would be a lot of forms which would be rejected. So they might open it, but I don't see it opening at least till September or October. Like, to be very honest, like at least it's not opening till August. Like out of this 446, I assume at least 50 are good. Even I can say even 100 or 150 are good, right? So I think maybe end of September, October-ish, maybe they can open the tech pathway for people, Paramjot, if that's the question. So if your question is how good are your chances for the first web submission, it's very bleak. If you have already applied and you are just waiting for NOI, you have enough chance during the year to get a NOI based on your earlier submission. To sharpen their skills, educate people how to sharpen their skills. Abhinav, again, I'll ask you, like, give me an example. Suraj by the hi Manish, I got nominated yesterday for Tech Pathway. Nominated, okay. FSW, an officer did ask you for multiple proofs to justify my foreign experience. I'm eligible for, okay. They told me that it will be difficult to explain my foreign because my experience was an independent contractor. So should I just delete my foreign experience from before ITA? No, keep your foreign experience. If you are eligible for CEC, then it's okay. Don't delete anything. Like if I think what the immigration officer was saying is that if you are solely relying on FSW, right, then it could be difficult, right? So I think that is what he meant, Surajit. He didn't mean to delete it. If you are eligible for CEC, then go ahead with that. Like I'm sure your profile will say CEC is eligible. So go ahead with your CEC experience, provide your CEC documents and everything. So it should not be a problem, Surajit, from what I think. Other questions? I hope I was able to answer you, Surajit. I'm not sure if I answered you or I confused you more. But that is my take. I don't think you should delete any experience. No. Why should you delete an experience? You worked hard for it, man. Why are you deleting it? Why would you delete it for that matter, I would say? What skills are required to choose those professions which are in demand? For how to appear for real SEAL exams, red SEAL exams outside Canada's. I might not have idea on all of those professions and other things, Abhinav, but I get what you are saying. Let me try. Let me try that. That's a good idea. Jay Swaminarayan says hello, Jay. Guys, there could be certain delay in the chat, so please bear with me. Surajit by the says yes, Express Entry Provide does mention eligible for both, but thanks. I'll keep both of your experience, Surajit. Like I will not suggest you deleting. Like if the immigration officer that called you, he is asking you to delete a particular experience, then it's a different thing because he will have more experience than me, right, in this particular topic. But if he is not suggesting or not asking for you to do these kind of things, like don't do it. Yeah, no, don't do it. Please, like I would say, please don't do it. In fact, you are don't lose out on anything that you have worked so hard on. Okay, so that's an important thing. Okay, Jay Swami Narayan says, hi Jay, how are you doing? Any questions? And guys on the chat, please, like I don't like to ask for this every time, but yeah, like if you can guys can put a like on the stream. I understood that this helps with the stream. I don't know. It helps with the algorithm, so please do that. Harpreet Singh says, I'm applying in rural development program. I also have file in Lisbon Center. I have to withdraw my file. No, Harpreet. No, you don't have to withdraw it. You can keep it. You can keep your Express Entry profile. You can apply under RRS. But understand that if there is a situation where you get invitations under both, right? Let's say, for example, you got your nomination under rural renewal and then you also got your invitation under Express Entry, then you can choose only one. You cannot apply under both and then say which one happens earlier. So you have to choose one. So Express Entry profile is only a profile. You have a file in Express Entry, you mean you have a profile in Express Entry. You don't have any file yet, right? You have not submitted any documents or anything. You just have created a profile. In RRS, how much time it takes for renewal? It's like roughly, okay, let's talk rough. Rural renewal stream is right now in January, right? So right now we are in July. So rural renewal, if you apply it today, it will take close to 6 months to get to your application. So they will have to pick up your application and that will take at least 6 months. And after that, it can take like 2 to 3 months to provide you a nomination. Like, see, once they pick up your profile, it's very difficult to predict how much time it will take. So Jay, that will be my answer. So roughly, if you need an idea, this particular table gives you that idea that okay, 7 months. So when have you applied, Jay? It will depend on that. So add that much time from January, and then add, like I would say, 1 to 3 months. Keep that window in mind for them to process your application. So right now, if I apply today, right now window is closed, but say if I apply today, 6 months plus another 3 months, so 9 months. So I will keep in my mind that okay, it will take me 9 months if I apply today to get my nomination for rural renewal stream. But then this is only for AIP. Okay, this is not your PR processing time. After you get your nomination, you have applied on 2nd May. Okay, so after you get your nomination, it will take at least 6 months to get your PR. Okay, so 9 months plus 6 months for your PR. So right after PR. So if your question is how much time it takes roughly for the, okay, yeah, you asked a question about nomination. Okay, so nomination is around 9 months, 7 to 9 months, and then whatever time it takes. So May, right? So you applied on 2nd of May. So for May, right now it's January. So from January to May, it's like February, March, April, May, 4 months. So 4 months. then 3 months of processing, 7 months, and then 6 more months of PR processing. So 13 months. So like a year or something for you, Jay. That is what I would think, Jay. That is what I would think that will happen for you. Abhinav is saying people have been duped. Yes, yes, Abhinav, people are getting fooled, and that's the reason I'm doing this particular live, this particular time. I didn't. So this is something that came out just this week, right? So this should be very fresh in people's memory. What is happening? What is not happening? So yeah, please, that is what is very important for us to understand. Harpreet is asking one more question. Let me get to Harpreet. One second, Harpreet. Huh? Yeah. Chat. Okay, Harpreet has one more question. I'm applying in rural renewal stream. I will apply on 13th August and work permit expires January 24. If my PNP doesn't come, what should I do? You should extend your work permit, Harpreet. That is what you should do. You should work with your employer. You should get your work permit extended, Harpreet. No, Abhinav. Bridge open work permit, please. Bridge open work permit is only for those people who are nominated and who have a AOR from IRCC. So just applying for rural renewal will not help. So you need to get your nomination, plus you need to apply for your PR, and then after you apply for a PR, you should have your AOR with you. AOR with you. So that will help you. Okay. So that is what is required, Abhinav, to be just to clarify. So that is very important, Abhinav and Harpreet. So Harpreet, I would say apply for your uh, apply for your work permit extension. You should do that first. What you can also do if you don't have time for if you don't like, depending on how close or how far you are, once you get a nomination, you can also apply for something called a letter of support. I have a video on that, on letter of support. So go through that particular video. Let me see. Let me if I can post that video link here. Once again. Huh? So there is a video on my channel which supports, which talks about the letter of support. So have a look at that. Have a look at that option also. So say for example, you got your nomination, but there is still time for you to apply for what you can say, apply for your PR. If there is a some kind of a time difference in that case, you can apply. You can apply for letter of support. So with that letter of support, you will be able to submit your application. So let me just put a link to this particular video. Let me just find it from my channel. What was something? This is the link. This is the link for that letter of support, guys. Have a look at that. This will help you. This will help. Okay. More questions. Any more questions with people in the chat? And if you're on the chat, if you think you're getting value out of the stream, please put a like on the stream. Gosh, I'm turning into a regular YouTuber, guys. Just begging for likes. Yeah. I think to get some help with the algorithm. So I think that's important also, right? Okay. What else? Any other questions, guys? People in the chat. Any other suggestions that I should cover? Abhinav had some good ideas about some of the topics that I should cover, and I think I will cover in tomorrow's live. Let me cover the occupation and demand question. I think that is what I should do. That is very important too. Let me do that tomorrow. I'll cover that in my live tomorrow. And more questions? Any more questions coming through? Okay. Okay. So if no more questions, I think, yep, I covered what I wanted to cover in this particular video. Just wanted to kind of keep everybody informed that, guys, don't fall for any of these scams. Okay. So please, 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 this is very important. Don't fall for any of the scams. Don't pay any money for any kind of immigration services. These services are free. If there is a genuine IRCC consultant, he will only charge his genuine fees with you. He will not ask to buy a LMIA or pay employer these 30,000, 75,000 kind of dollars. No, please don't do that. If you have that kind of money, you're better off in your own country trying to work something there. Like 30 lakh Canadian dollars is like what? 18 lakh Indian rupees, right? 18 lakh Indian rupees is 1.8 million Indian rupees. You can live a very good life with that kind of. So you can do many things with that kind of money. Okay, let me not say that you can live a life with that money. But yeah, with 18 lakhs, you can do many things in your country itself to live. So you don't have to, and this is just the lower amount. 30,000 is lower amount. I just showed you the article. 75,000 was the somebody charge. 75,000 is like what? 3 times this, right? Like 50, like 5 million. Yeah, 50 lakh rupees. It's crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next stream. Nice. Thank you for people who joined the stream. I hope these streams pick up and there are more people who are joining the stream. So please, from next time, if you guys can share this stream, it will be really good. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, if not, people, you guys always join the stream. I really appreciate your time, your effort, and I'll